In The Evolution of Everything, Matt Ridley presents a revolutionary way of looking at the world. He argues that almost everything in life, from biology to technology, from morality to human culture, evolves naturally over time. This evolution isn't driven by top-down planning or central authority, but by countless small, bottom-up changes. It's an idea that challenges our common belief that progress requires control and leadership. Instead, Ridley shows how order and improvement emerge from chaos, through processes like trial and error, adaptation, and collaboration. Let's look at how this applies to everyday life. Think about the language you speak. No single person or committee invented it. Instead, it evolved organically as people created words, phrases, and rules over centuries. The same goes for traditions, markets, and even the internet. These systems grew through the collective actions of individuals, not through rigid planning. Ridley explains that evolution works because it allows for experimentation. Some changes fail, but others succeed, leading to gradual improvement. This is the opposite of how we usually think things work. We tend to believe that success comes from a master plan, whether in business, government, or our personal lives. Ridley argues that this mindset often stifles progress. History shows that top-down control is inefficient and rarely works in the long run. Take the example of technology. Many of the biggest innovations, like the printing press, the steam engine, or the smartphone, weren't the result of one person's genius or a government's directive. They emerged from collaboration, competition, and constant tinkering. For us, this means embracing creativity and the value of trying, failing, and improving. Progress comes from doing, not just planning. The same principles apply to your personal growth. When we're faced with challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or pressured to have a perfect solution. Ridley's insights remind us that lasting change happens gradually. Small steps, taken consistently, lead to meaningful results. Whether you're learning a new skill, improving your health, or building a career, the process is evolutionary. Focus on progress, not perfection, and don't be afraid of setbacks, they're part of how we adapt and grow. Ridley also highlights how evolution teaches us to embrace uncertainty. Life isn't predictable, and trying to control everything often creates frustration. Instead, he encourages us to let go of the need for certainty and trust the natural process of adaptation. This mindset shift can be liberating. It reminds us that it's okay not to have all the answers and that our paths will often reveal themselves through action, not planning. In relationships, this perspective can help us understand that connections and trust develop over time. Instead of trying to control outcomes or force progress, allow relationships to grow naturally through shared experiences. Evolution isn't about rushing or controlling, it's about being present and open to change. Another key takeaway is about innovation and problem-solving. Ridley explains that the best ideas often come from collaboration rather than top-down decisions. This applies to teams, communities, and even governments. For example, free markets thrive because they allow individuals to experiment and adapt without central control. Similarly, in your life or workplace, fostering collaboration and empowering others to contribute can lead to better outcomes than trying to micromanage. Ridley's book challenges us to rethink how we view authority. We often look to leaders, governments, or institutions to guide us, believing they're responsible for creating solutions. Ridley argues that many of the most significant advances in human history happened despite authority, not because of it. This doesn't mean leadership isn't important, it means we should focus less on control and more on creating environments where ideas and people can evolve naturally. Ultimately, the evolution of everything is a call to embrace the power of small changes, collaboration, and resilience. It reminds us that the best things in life often emerge without a plan. So how can we apply this? Start by letting go of the need to control every detail of your life. Trust the process of growth, focus on small consistent actions, and remain open to change. Allow yourself to evolve, just as the most successful ideas, systems, and cultures have throughout history. Progress isn't about grand plans. It's about the small, steady steps that add up over time. Remember that every failure is a step toward something better, and every setback is a chance to adapt. By understanding and applying the principles of evolution, you can live a life that's more adaptable, resilient, and fulfilling. If you enjoyed this summary and want more life-changing ideas from great books, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel for more.